in the past I've had severe physical issues that were very debilitating and worked through them and they cleared. At the moment I've got 2 minor physio type things and illnesses, and I'm getting some help from a physio, and I'm trying to be practical, and I'm doing my yoga and qigong, and and there's also a knowing that the body is but the body's a vehicle. And there seems that
now where you are, any slight idea can cause a real issue or show up as a real issue in the body.
This morning, I started telling Ian about something that was going on for me, and he knew about it anyway, but there was a lot of fear around it, and I had a lot of tears, and as you know, I had a bit of a meltdown this morning. I feel a lot better now, but I feel like there's a clash of me doing this to enable it. I mean, to enable a healing, I suppose. I even ordered a book about one of them, and then the knowing that there isn't anything, and it feels like there's very much, I'm laughing because I can hear what I'm saying, very much a this and that in the, so
there's a knowing that there isn't really a body, there's nothing to heal, everything's fine.
And
there's also someone that's really trying to work through physical steps to bring about this resolution of the issue.
It feels like I have a mountain to climb, and that as I'm getting older, it'll just get worse. And I see family issues and my mum things, and you've said to me in the past, I remember you once saying to me something about, well, what about in that other body and that body and that body? But this is the only body I feel. If I kick you now, which I won't, it would hurt you more than it would hurt me. Do you know what I mean? This is a very bad example. Help, please.
Why does it have to be a clash? Let's start with, because there's 2 things you brought up here. First is the sense that there's a clash between both these kind of aspects, the formless infinite being and human body, the person doing, the seeming person doing, at least.
Yeah.
And then there's the second thing, which I've completely forgotten.
The fact that I know that there isn't any issue.
Right. Okay. So maybe because you've seen that there isn't really a body, that this can come up to show you what ideas are still present about the body. As we're just that question that I was reading out about what is this body, and I know you've looked at that and come to a deep understanding. I know you've had some healing happen on your spine before, miraculous, from the self-inquiry that you've done, and maybe all this is another belief coming up about the body, about aging in particular here. If there's a mountain to climb because you're don't take this the wrong way, you're getting older, your body's getting older, even though you're spring chicken. I'm still digging a hole for myself here, Anna. If you, it's obviously the body is getting older each year, and with that comes a whole host of beliefs that we all have. The aging necessarily has to lead to a breakdown of the body, and yes, the body has to come to an end at some point of something. So there'll be some physical mechanism. Why should it deteriorate before then? And this is such a commonly held belief inside all human beings, that, once you reach this peak, it's downhill from there, or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. It feels like this is the issue that, no, I'm not being arrogant here, but I know that I can get to that when I sit and look at it. But there's obviously a huge belief that, well, actually, that isn't the case here, because
I'm more interested in what you said about the mountain. I feel like I've got a mountain to climb. That's a feeling. That's a more, I think that is the issue here, rather than your mind is trying to pin it on what's happening to the body. It's showing us that, yes, but I'm more interested in this feeling of having a mountain to climb.
Okay.
That's a lot of hard work and effort, isn't it? Basically saying.
Oh yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Right.
Exactly.
So is a healing going to come from a lot of hard work and effort if most of the time you're living in peace, love, and joy? Is really, really exerting yourself and sacrificing and doing something that makes you feel terrible going to bring about a healing?
With a huge butt jumping up and down. That without doing the movement too, because it's, you know, it's exercises. And I'm not talking doing a huge half-hour session. It's just sitting and.
So you've been doing some yoga to work on the flexibility. You've been doing some qigong with Ian, and you've ordered this book, and you're getting help with your posture and all of that. But what energy field are you doing those actions in?
Wrong energy field, because it feels
So
horrendous.
are they going to work then?
No.
If you're not enjoying doing them, is it going to give you more of what you want or what you don't want?
Absolutely more of what I don't want, because I'm not enjoying it. It feels like a mountain.
That's why it feels like a mountain.
Yeah. I recognize that because I was doing the yoga this morning, and it was like, it was pretty horrendous, I'll be honest.
So if I was you, I would, if I were you, was you? Whichever one.
You are anyway, so carry on.
Words are a little, I would put more importance in how I feel. I'd work to improve how I feel about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
And then the actions will flow. They'll be joyful, they'll be fun.
Yeah.
You'll want to do them, because you can't have something that feels bad produce something that feels good.
Yeah.
It's just
and
not
that's the
possible.
mountain. That's the mountain, isn't it?
So we throw more effort at this thing. I'll just do more of this stuff, and it doesn't work.
No.
And it makes us feel worse.
Yeah.
And then we go, why isn't this happening?
And also within that, the fear around particularly one of the issues has become, what is this going to lead to in, you know, as the years add on.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'd like to suggest it's not about the body. It's not about aging.
No.
It's not about even the separation between doer and not doer. It's about shifting how you feel, looking at why you think exercise, posture work, the body, why does it have to make you feel bad? What are the thoughts around that? It's probably down to some tiny little thought that's having a huge effect. That's, I'm never going to fix this, or something like that. This is never going to change.
Yeah. Is it actually, this is only going to get worse.
This is only going to get worse.
Yeah.
And fighting a losing battle, and swimming against the tide. So no wonder you feel terrible doing these things. And how can it possibly give you the results that you want from that place? If your body is the emptiness, and your body is reflecting back to you what you're thinking and feeling about anything, not just about the body, but anything, about life itself, about awakening, about everyone, your body's got to show you that.
Yeah.
Then why should it be getting worse? Shouldn't it be getting better? And if it's not, there must be some idea that's not being examined clearly.
Thank you. That really, really helps.
So I'll see you down here next Monday doing yoga, and
No.
No.